This right here is the best power strip, and I am going to prove it. Now, when I say this is the best, I don't mean this exact one, but I mean the arrangement of the outlets on this. This is what most people know as a power strip. Honestly, this is not that much more expensive, but it's so much better. You probably have to buy 3 or 4 of these to get about as much functionality as you get with this. Let me prove it. First test is with these wall warts. Let me show you how many I can plug into the normal power strip. I bet you're pretty impressed. I got 2 of these in there. Nice. And I've got 8 plugged into here. Every single outlet I can plug a wall wart into. Does it sit down flush on the ground? No, it does not. Is 8 better than 2? Probably. What about these right angle guys? You've probably experienced this where you try to plug it in and it goes to the side and you're like, that's good enough. Who cares if they're both sticking out just a little bit? No biggie. But even with that, you could probably only plug in 4 of the 6 at best. But check this out. Everything still fits. Now I don't have 8 of these, but if I did, yep, I could plug in all 8 of these, no problem. Cool beans. So what about weird shapes like these smart sockets? I've got 3 of 6. I guess that's okay. All right, slight defeat here. This one will not go in. So at most we could do 6 of 8, but come on, check out that lackage of gap. Still pretty impressive. I have a home server and I used to use power strips like this and I had to plug in tons of them because my home server has a switch, a router, a couple mini PCs, a bunch of external hard drives. With this, I can literally plug everything into this single power strip, whereas before I was lucky if I could get 2 or 3 into this. So if you are thinking of buying your standard power strip like this, honestly, these are usually about the same price, if not a few dollars more, but the functionality you get out of this nearly triples or quadruples something like this. Now again, this isn't necessarily the best model ever, but I've used several with this configuration. The things that you want to look for, probably always just get the right angle plug so that you could put furniture in front of it if you need to. The braided cord is a bonus. It's not so bulky, but that doesn't really add any functionality necessarily unless you want to lay it across the carpet and put something over it. Definitely prefer that. But the main thing to look for is outlets spaced far enough apart that you can actually plug things into it. If you have the right angle plugs, they can face out either direction. The wall warts can go on top, and of course your normal plugs work as well.